بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقه قولي. Hello brothers, sisters, how are you? In today's lesson I would like to show you a very important lesson in Revit after a long while for making Revit tutorials. The first of all, what I'm going to do, as usual, we are going to make a new Revit model. So from here just click new, and you can choose whatever you want, but I want to choose metric structural template. Okay, so just by selecting this one, and you can go with OK, and after that what we have now, we have a new model. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go to level 1 as here, because this is a structural. So these two analytical, we have analytical also. You can delete it if you don't want, or if you want you can leave it, no problem. What's about the discipline? Discipline is I'm going to talk about discipline here. Discipline, like such as a filter. We can filter out the discipline with the structural, architectural, or structure, architectural, mechanical, electrical, pumping, and coordination. Okay. So here what we can do, if as is here by default, because it's the discipline, okay, it's structure. When I'm going to make any kind of any wall or any let's go with this one for example. When we go with walls, it cannot be shown here. It cannot be shown. Why? Because it's our discipline is a structure and it's not a structure wall. However, if we go with the structural wall, go to structure and make a structural wall, we can see it very easily. You see? Now, if we go to the 3D, also we cannot see any kind of wall except this one. As here, this is the void, because this is the intersection of the two walls. And this is the structure wall, and this is that was not. And by the way, as here, this blue line is analytical. So analytical is you can just select it, and you can go to enable analytical model. So you can just disable it, and it will go. And now, so how can I see this one? This for example, I want to see also the structural walls. So how can I see? You can just go back to the architecture, and you see now you have two things. The structure wall also effect on the structure on the architecture wall. So that's why we can see all of things. Now, what's the benefit of that? The benefit of that, if we go with if I delete this one, the benefit of that, if I go back to structural, let's go to the structure, and after that we can make some wall, okay, or maybe even some columns. We don't have we have this here concrete columns is already came with that one. So what I want to put some columns here, or I'm sorry, we can first of all I want to make some grids. It's better for me, and just cancel it. We go to level 1 and go back to the grids, and just want to make two grids, just like this, or maybe 3. I don't care about the dimensions, okay. So it's not, let's set it as 5,000, no problem, and bring back this one and this one. Okay, so now what I'm doing I'm sorry, if I go to the structure, to the column, and this one, I want to not slanted column, I want a vertical column, and I will say with degrees, or by selecting in this way, and I say finish. Now I have 4 structural columns, okay, but this is the structural columns, right, or not? Yeah, it's the structural columns. I can select all of them and enable. I want to disable this one. I don't want it anyhow. So I have these 4 structural columns, and maybe for me or architecture has another column. Let's say this is the column for architectural column, and this is SL structure column, but no, I want to be an architectural column. No family, I want to do the family. What I mean, go to the columns, go back and bring one English. I don't want to bring a structure column, I just want to bring a column here, and let's say round it, maybe this one, open it and put it here, maybe 2 columns. Okay, so if I say this structure column, no. So when somebody sends me these models, as a structural engineer, and he wants me to make reinforcement for that, I don't want to put the reinforcement for the decoration. Maybe this one is not concrete, maybe this one is another thing. Okay, however, it's a rectangle, but it's maybe another material, so I don't want to make a reinforcement or put the reinforcement for this. Or also when we have some walls, as we know, we have some walls, of course, between the columns. Here this is structure column, architecture. If I change the first of all, change this one to the architecture, yeah, just like this. I want to put some walls. Of course, we know that where every single wall has, or a single room has, walls and partitions here inside, so that is very good. That is very good. And after that we have some windows, maybe a bigger window, maybe here, and also what we have doors. Let's say just like this. If I go to the 3D, of course I want to change the discipline for this one also as an architecture. Yeah, it's just like this. Here what we have, just want to yeah, set this first, maybe the columns, this one, the level one is up to level 2, but the set is 3000, so I'll make it 0. For the columns also, I want to the top level to be level 2, and this is 0. I just want to okay, just to check this one. Okay, so now I'm not talking about this like this small projects, guys. I'm talking about a big projects. When we have big projects, we have many things. So now in this case, it's kind of difficult for me to make a structural drawing like this. As I said, I'm not talking about this small project. When we have just imagine when you have a very huge project, so how you'll treat with it. And as you see here, this is maybe block wall. We can say block wall, brick wall, or whatever structure wall, maybe curtain wall. Okay, let's change this one to curtain wall, or from the curtain wall we can use whatever walls we have, strong storefront and others. Okay, maybe gypsum board, maybe any kind of wall, but it's not structure. Okay, so why it's very easy for me to remove all these things, or which non-structure elements, and work with only with structure elements. So how can I do it? Just by changing this one from the architecture to the structure. As now this here, just maybe the glazing system, maybe also if we change this one, yeah, the glazing is will remain. And as here we have these only columns. For me as a structural engineer, now it's much easier for me to make reinforcement. Also, if we don't forget that sometimes when I have decoration columns, maybe by mistake I make the reinforcement for that one. However, I cannot not make I cannot make any kind of decoration. Sorry, where is that one? As we said, we cannot make any kind of reinforcement. It's not structure. Let me if we change, we said that this is not a structural wall, so it will not give or it will not let us add it will not let us to make a reinforcement for that one. But as I said, it's much easier than if we have many elements inside our project. So this is for today. Hope you enjoyed, guys. If you have any question, or if you want to any kind of tutorials for the future tutorials, just let me know in the comments, and thank you